I'm Bonnie Todd, Senior Editor at CNET.com, and the first one we have for a hands-on look is the HTC Surround. Now this is the first mobile device to have Dolby's surround sound, and so just push down the screen and you've got a little speaker system. It also has a kickstand on the back, so you can lay it on a flat surface and watch video and listen to music as well. Other highlights of the Surround include a 5-megapixel camera as well as video recording. And actually all the AT&T phones will come with the AT&T Uverse Mobile, which is a video streaming service. So that will be on all the Windows Phone 7 devices from AT&T. Overall, the design looks really nice, very solid in the hand. HTC has had a good history of making great designs, so looks like the Surround follows that path. So let's go check out the other two devices. Here we have the Samsung Focus. This is going to be the first one to launch on November 8th. Like a lot of the Samsung Galaxy phones, this one has a 4-inch Super AMOLED screen, which is going to be great for the Xbox experience, as well as Zune, and again, the AT&T Uverse. Other highlights of the Focus include a 5-megapixel camera, 8 gigabytes of internal memory, as well as an expansion slot, so that's really nice to see. And finally, we have here the LG Quantum, which is a little more business focused than the other smartphones. It has a slide-out full QWERTY keyboard, and it feels pretty nice to use, so it'll be great for email and messaging. Windows Phone 7 also offers a virtual keyboard, which I found actually pretty easy to use despite its looks. Other business highlights of Windows Phone 7 include Outlook integration as well as other emails, protocols. It also has the Office suite, so you can view and edit Office documents such as PowerPoint, Word, and Excel. Just a quick rundown of some of the other design features. You've got the hardware buttons down here, which are required on all Windows Phone 7 devices, which is the back previous button, the start button, as well as search. You've got a little micro USB port here, as well as a camera on back and flash, a volume rocker, and camera activation key. And just as a reminder, all 3 phones will be available from AT&T. The Samsung Focus will launch first on November 8th, and the rest will follow the holiday season, and they're all going to be $199.99 with a 2-year contract. I'm Bonnie Chun. This has been your first look of the Windows Phone 7 phones for AT&T. And today I've got the HTC HD7, which will be available through T-Mobile in November. This is a Windows Phone 7 device, and it's actually got the biggest screen of all the Windows Phone 7 devices. It's 4.3 inches diagonally. So it'll also have the largest virtual keyboard. Really beautiful screen here. T-Mobile is going to take advantage of the screen and bundling some entertainment apps with it, including Netflix as well as T-Mobile TV. It'll also have a family app where you can send out group messages and shared calendars as well. Design-wise, it's sort of like the Evo 4G, a very, very solid design. You've got the 3 shortcut buttons down here. On back, you've got a 5-megapixel camera with HD video capture, and it's got a kickstand, which we always love. So the HD7 will be available in mid-November. Pricing has not been announced yet. In addition to the HD7, T-Mobile will be launching the Dell Venue Pro, so we're going to go take a hands-on look at that next. All right, we are here with Dell. They will be bringing the Dell Venue Pro to T-Mobile for the holiday season. And Julie from Dell, can you give us a few highlights of the Dell Venue Pro first?
I'd be happy to. So as you said, this is the Dell Venue Pro. It will be available for holiday. What's unique about this phone, it is the only one with an integrated QWERTY keyboard, but in portrait mode. A lot of the Microsoft operating system is optimized more for portrait, like the start screen. Certain applications are in portrait only as well. But just some key features about the phone. Like I said, it does have the integrated keyboard for those that like to actually have a physical keyboard. The portrait mode actually lets it be optimized for one-handed text messaging as well. It also has an on-screen keyboard if you prefer that. It has a 4.1-inch AMOLED display, so you can see it's very vibrant. The resolution is great. The pixels per inch are good. It also, I don't know if you can tell here, but it's got a curvature to the lens, which actually is more like an aesthetic. It has Gorilla Glass on it, which makes it extra durable. It has a 5-megapixel camera on it, and it does come with 8 gigabyte, and we'll also be selling a 16 gigabyte version as well.
All right, those are the 2 phones that will be available from T-Mobile this holiday season. The HTC HD7 will launch in mid-November, and the Dell Venue Pro will be available sometime for the holidays. I'm personally really excited about the Dell Venue Pro because of the form factor, but we're looking forward to reviewing them both. I'm Bonnie Chong. This has been your first look at the HTC HD7 and Dell Venue Pro for T-Mobile.
I'm Dan Ackerman, and we are here mere blocks from the Apple campus in Cupertino with the very first hands-on look with the new 11.6-inch MacBook Air. As everyone expected, the newest member of the MacBook family is this 11-inch Air. It looks and feels a lot like a cross between the current MacBook Air and those 11-inch premium netbooks that we've seen a lot of this year. This guy actually has an Intel Core 2 Duo processor and NVIDIA's GeForce 320M graphics, and that's pretty much the same as you'd actually get in the white $999 MacBook, although this is an ultra-low voltage version of that processor. Still, for an 11-inch, premium netbook style system, that's a fairly reasonable and powerful set of hardware. You're going to find pretty much the same full-size keyboard and large multi-touch trackpad as you find on other members of the MacBook family. And the screen on this is actually really interesting. This is the first MacBook ever with a 16:9 display. That's really the industry standard now. It's 1366 by 768. The 13-inch version of the MacBook Air still has a 16:10 screen. MacBooks are really some of the only laptops left with 16:10 displays. Besides the new version of iLife, the upcoming OS X Lion Edition, and the new App Store, the thing you're probably going to be most excited about is, get this, not one, but count them, 2 USB ports. That's twice as many as in the original MacBook Air, and really fixes one of the main complaints people had about that system. Like the original MacBook Air, it's actually very tapered. It's about 0.68 inches in the back, tapers down very thin in the front. The 11-inch is actually just as thick as the 13-inch. It's not really any thinner. And there you go. We just turned it off and turned it back on again. That's the instant on. That's something else people are very excited about. Observe again, I close the lid. It goes into kind of very low power mode, and then when you open it up, instant on, almost like you get with your iPad. The new 11-inch MacBook starts with 64 gigs of solid-state memory for $999. It's actually not an SSD hard drive. They actually take the memory modules out of it and put it right on the motherboard. And of course, you can trade up from there to more memory or a faster processor or the 13-inch screen. There's one kind of bum note about the design I'm not too pleased with, and that is the lack of edge-to-edge glass on the display. You see it's got the silver bezel here. It doesn't look nearly as good as the black bezel with the glass over it that you see on other MacBooks, but that's about the only negative so far in our very early hands-on impressions. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that is the new 11.6-inch MacBook Air.
Hey guys, Brian Tong here, and if you're looking to see the top dogs in tech face off, then you need to watch CNET's Prize Fight. We'll throw touchscreen phones in the ring, reignite the console wars, battle web browsers, and more. So you can find it all at cnet.com/prizefight, and I'll see you there. Whoop-ah!
Welcome to Tap That App. I'm Josh Lowenson, and this is the show where we cover the hottest apps in the mobile space. This week we're looking at some very popular iPhone apps that have been dressed up in honor of Halloween. First on the list is Rovio's Angry Birds, which just got a special standalone Halloween edition. It brings 45 brand new levels to the table, all of which make use of the bird-chucking physics that made the first one the best-selling app on the App Store. If you like the original Angry Birds, you're bound to like this one, as it's got a similar ramp-up in difficulty as you get to the later levels. Unlike the first one, though, you get access to all of the birds much earlier in the game. Angry Birds Halloween brings some spooky-looking Halloween levels and music, as well as a version for both the iPhone and the iPad. The iPhone version is $1, and the iPad version is $1.99. Next on the list is Doodle Jump, another bestseller that has you battling your way up as high as possible. This 99-cent app was just updated with a Halloween mode that brings new monsters and changes to the level design. This is actually Doodle Jump's second Halloween-inspired level. The first one was removed to keep the app underneath Apple's 20-megabyte over-the-air download limit. With this update, your character takes on the look of Frankenstein, and instead of a jetpack, you pick up a witch's broom, which zooms you up. If you don't like the Halloween look, the rest of Doodle Jump's themes are still around, including the Christmas winter level, the jungle theme, and the underwater level. Finishing off our list are two virtual farming games from NG Moko, We Rule and We Farm. To celebrate Halloween, these two have special buildings and crops that can be planted. For We Rule, it's a new broomstick boutique, as well as some spooky trees that you can decorate your kingdom with. That's on top of a jack-o'-lantern crop and a haunted house that you can build. For We Farm, gamers can now plant candy corn and harvest pumpkins from a pumpkin patch, as well as build a haunted house just like the one in We Rule. These are only a few games on the App Store that have received seasonal updates for Halloween. If you're looking for some more creepy apps, be sure to check out last week's Tap That App, where Jason Parker walked you through apps from the zombie apocalypse. Don't forget that if you have an app you want us to tap, send us an email at tapthatapp@cnet.com. I'm Josh Lowenson, and happy Halloween.
Hey, hey, teach me how to plug it, hey. They be like, Smooth, what? Can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Cause all the girls love me, hey. All I need is a beat that's super bumpin', and for you to back it up and dump it, get it. Put your arms out front, lean side to side. They gon' be on you when they see you hit that Dougie ride. Ain't nobody getting with my bro from Morningside. He go by Bubba and he hit that dance like thunder. Okay, I ain't from Dallas, but I D-Town boogie. I show my moves on there, everybody tryna do me. I lead the functions and all the ladies tryna do me. Now you just do you, and I'ma do me all day. Dudes love to hate, so they try to shoot me. Females be stuck to me, I think they try to glue me. I make the party shine bright when it started gloomy. This beat was bubble gum, so I had to chew it.
Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck.
Everybody love me, everybody love me, everybody love me. You ain't messing with my Dougie.
Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck.
Everybody love me, everybody love me, everybody love me. You ain't messing with my Dougie.
The name is Young. For them dudes who don't know me, I know I'm from the West, but I can teach you how to Dougie. I step up in the club and all these girls bug me. Your boy dancing, none of them know me. I hear the squad screaming like, hey, get it, Brody. So I move my shoulders and I take it real low. They like how we do that, he can Dougie on the floor. And when your boys stop, they like Dougie some more. I'm like, your boy kinda tired, and I pass it to the bro and boom. Show these cats how to do that. Down south dance that we learned a little too fast and brought it to the hood and got the whole crew cat.
Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck.
Everybody love me, everybody love me, everybody love me. You ain't messing with my Dougie.
Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck.
Everybody love me, everybody love me, everybody love me. You ain't messing with my Dougie.
Back of the party, I don't really like to boogie. I'ma put up in the way and try to meet a red bone. She do her Dougie and every girl hating, but I'm thinking about escaping with her to head home. She got a friend, so it's a two-man, and I wanna run it even if her legs long. She like you hubby, I think she love me, but I changed the subject and I do my Dougie. All the bros call me lucky cause they see the girl I'm with and she ready, so we rushing. I turned off my kick cause I don't wanna hear no fussing. Cali swag got them haters under their breath fussing. Nah, man, you can't tell me nothing. Star made the beat, I just took it out the oven. I just see the Dougie win, everybody clubbing and they yell CSD.
They know we keep it bumping.
Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck.
Everybody love me, everybody love me, everybody love me. You ain't messing with my Dougie.
Taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck, taste me how to duck,